Season's greetings, race fans. It is I, Sharka, wishing you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and in advance, and bringing you a festive QuickBytes. Now, the game itself isn't particularly festive, but it is an amazing one. It is Speed Racer, the video game for the Nintendo Wii. It also came out on, look at the box, it also came out on PS2. And there's also a DS version, which is like crazy good for what it is. But yeah, it came out in 2008 to support the movie, which spectacularly bombed, but has since gained a cult following. The movie was, of course, an adaptation of the original manga and movie and animation, and just a huge franchise over in Japan. That got kickstarted in 1966, I think it was. And this game captures the spirit of both wonderfully. It's my personal favourite racer on the Wii, and I will now show you what's so spectacular about it. One thing I do advise doing if you try this yourself is go through the tutorial. There are some basic driving skills and things you need to pick up, but the advanced one is where the important stuff is, because there is quite a lot of cool stuff that you can do. Now we'll go to a single race here. A class 1. We've only just picked this up a few days ago, so we're not very far into it. There are only 2 tracks unlocked for the single race. There aren't many tracks in the game, but they're all very colourful, and there are several variations, short and long, and so yeah, it's not quite as rich in tracks as I would hope, but it certainly is rich in characters. There are a lot of chaos. Speed Racer himself, Racer X, loads more to unlock across the course of the championship, I presume. This is my favourite one, Trixie.
Cool beans.
We've got a bit of the Penelope pit stop about her. Very cool. Look at that. Look at the design of the cars. It's just, oh, it's so wonderful. And we're off we go. Now it's motion controls, so there's no other option besides this. So your mileage may vary. You may prefer the PS2 version because of its use of just joypad. But I really like how the motion controls work on this, especially with we've got a racing wheel attachment. It works quite well, and you do actually need to use the actual motion controls quite a lot. But yeah, it wouldn't have been a deal break. It won't be a deal breaker, I don't think, if you did pick up the Wii version, which just does look nicer than the PS2 one. Now just look at that. It's like a big Hot Wheels track. I love the design, colourful. It feels like the most colourful F-Zero tracks, and it just feels so in key. And so off we go with the race then. Go! Now if you tap rev up at just the right time, you can get a boost start. And yeah, this looks spectacular. It's absolutely wonderful, and one of my favourite features of the game is coming up right now. You've got driver banter, which adds so much character as well, and the fact that it's quite what's the word I'm looking for? Cinematic, the racing. You can shunt, you can spin, you can jump, you can do a jack jump and knock races out. And one thing you'll notice on the dial, speedometer dial there, you got a boost. The faster you drive, the more cleanly you drive. And if you take any rivals out, you'll gain boost. You can just as soon as it says boost, you can just press boost if you want. But if you save up your boosts and get 4 of those blue flashing squares, you can enter the zone, which is like really spectacular stuff.
Let's dance.
You may have noticed there's quite a bit of jostling about a track and cars spinning everywhere, and you can engage in car foo, which is like just an amazing, amazing term. But yeah, you can jump on enemies, knock them about, spin them around, it's sideswipe them. It's some awesome stuff. There we go, Smackdown. That's so cool. Here we're just about to enter the zone. You tap the B button 4 times and yeah, there we are into a psychedelic wonderland of speed, pure speed. And yeah, that gives us like a huge advantage, so it's a bit of a risk reward to saving up your boost, because there is a bit of rubber banding to it, so enemies are never rival racers are never far behind. So you need to guard your lead quite jealously.
See you at the finish line.
This is the second track of the game. You can play right at the start. As you can see, it's very Egyptian themed. Another colourful wonderland of yeah, with some vibrancy. But I can't recommend this game enough for racing fans. If you want to play something that's something F-Zero-ish, but isn't F-Zero. It's, if this was a meteor package, I think it would be remembered more. It seems utterly forgotten, and goes for like £1 or £2 on Wii and PS2. It's a tragic shame. It deserves. I would love to see like a remastered version of this, but I don't think there's enough oomph behind the Speed Racer name now. In the West, thanks to the flop of the movie, though it is, as I said, got a cult following and cult appreciation. But yeah, I give it a play. If you go with DS, give it a play as well. But give Speed Racer your time, because it's wonderful.
You see?
I told you to watch out.
Sometimes a girl needs to be in front. Also, just is. Hotter than a supernova! Let's go get 'em. Hate it when you do that.
Do it already.
They're gonna bust the gasket.
The checkered flag has waved over this video as well. Thank you for watching it, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed checking out this game, and we'll consider giving Speed Racer a go on either Wii or PS2, or even DS, because it's such a wonderful version. But yeah, have a good Christmas, Happy New Year in advance, and until the next QuickBytes. This is Coffee Hound Retro Sharka, signing off.